Start to talk about M keys because this is the main topic, and we shall talk about what is M keys
Mm,
and qué es M keys y todo eso que está conectado con M keys.
Muy bien.
Entonces, puedes empezar. You can start.
Okay, so first, thank you all of you for being here, for being part of this new project that been on now for some time, but now is on, is actually taking shape. And M keys is some of you know, but I'm explaining a little bit deeper. We are creating a new style, a new approach of a dance that is going to help you in the other dances because of the technique that we have all these years that I've been studying or being in the kizomba world, but not just in the kizomba world, but also in the dance, also in the dance world all my life since I was dancing in Panama. So having the experience of all this technique, this style, so I create a unification, but also going into the technique, not just of kizomba as well, but having different approach and technique. For example, in contemporary, in hip hop, with the musicality, also with the other techniques. But not just that, but also using the spiritual part, the energy flow, all the tantra, little touch of the tantra aspect, so we can learn more about the to be in the moment, to be in coordination with the breathing technique, in coordination with the harmony between energies, not just in a partner way, but in an individual way. And this is a very important part of MKs as well, the individual approach, because you are asking, a lot of you are asking if we just need to look for a partner or we need to search for or doing the exercises. The main part of also MKs, one of the main part is the individual part. You need to understand yourself the way you can exchange that energy, but starting from yourself. Okay. En español es MKs. Primero, gracias por estar aquí y estar interesados en todo el tema, este nuevo estilo también de baile, porque vamos a utilizar no solamente las técnicas de Kizomba, pero utilizaremos muchas otras técnicas involucrando el contemporáneo, el hip hop, la parte de musicalidad, el tema de conciencia de centro. Y todo esto nos va a ayudar, dado la experiencia que tengo durante todos estos años y eh, haber pasado por tantos estilos dentro de la kizomba y teniendo toda esta evolución del urban kiss, del tarracho, del duseur, de la fusión, obviamente con la base de la kizomba, me ha ayudado a cerrar un poco el approach, el enfoque de cómo MKIS puede ayudar también a todos los otros bailes. Okay, yeah, Sasha, yeah. Because of the Spanish. Nice. I saw you. Esta nos va a ayudar eso, a tener una mejor percepción de cuando ustedes estudien Urban Keys o Tarracho, en cómo tener un mejor control corporal, una mejor conciencia individual, porque muchos preguntan si en Keys también es necesario solo tener pareja para realizar todo el curso, pero no. La parte individual será muy importante porque si yo conozco cómo yo puedo trabajar, puedo y conozco mi cuerpo, controlo mi eje, controlo todos esos aspectos pequeños que a veces no se enseñan en otros estilos, cómo unificarlo para que puedan también aprovechar toda esa técnica en otros bailes, aparte de tener la conciencia espiritual, con el tema de reciclaje de energía, flujo de energía, la parte del tantra, utilizando la parte de la presencia, del estar aquí, el ahora, todo el tema de la respiración, que les va a ayudar a un mejor enfoque en MKIS como nuevo estilo y también hacia otros bailes. Dentro de la Kizomba, bueno, también dentro de otros bailes. Bueno, pues le va a ayudar en todo. It's going to help in everything.
Okay, nice. I don't know if somebody will have some questions, you can write here in the chat. Podéis escribir aquí en el chat de nuestro programa. Y okay, so yes, we have something. What you can read, Albir. You see the questions? You see the chat?
Yes. Yeah, I see the chat. Yes, I can see the chat. I'm Tony Cuba, South America, and other Kizomba before the M. Okay. What I need to understand what you mean with other Kizomba before. You mean
Oh,
Kizomba?
it's like what is the difference? The
Yeah.
fusion and the keys. Yes.
Okay. The M comes from the embrace. Keys from Kizomba. Why? I'm talking about Kizomba and why the fusion with keys, Kizomba, is because the way we walk. I believe that not just in this case, for example, having the approach of Dusor, they have this connection, they have this little micro body movement, but also the way we walk, the way we use the basics, some of them from Kizomba are going to help you to understand how we can move the energy between both, having that center position and having that fluidity of the energy. Because sometimes in Dusur, for example, they don't walk, what the methodology that I understand, and to stay in there is fine, is very good, but I love to walk and use that body control, but in the fluidity also of the walk. Lo que expliqué ahora en inglés es la diferencia. Primero, M viene del embrace, que embrace significa ese abrazo, esa sensación de conexión con la otra persona. Kiss, porque seguimos utilizando pasos básicos de la kizomba, no todos, pero algunos de ellos que nos van a ayudar a mover la energía no solamente en un aspecto como el dusor, que el dusor es una energía que se mantiene un poco más en el sitio, pero sí utilizando esos pasos para desplazar y mover más la energía en esa unión de esas dos personas, obviamente con la conciencia individual y llevando al aspecto en pareja. La diferencia, difference between MKs and the other dances is that not just using the technique in the individual way, because individual technique, individual consciousness is very important to understand how you can work with your partner. Utilizar la conciencia individual primero para entender el trabajo y el baile, la comunicación, conversación que puedes tener con la otra persona, but also using the spiritual part in terms of um, that connection, the breathing technique. Because when I say breathing technique, in sports, for example, a swimmer, they need to coordinate the way they breathe with the movement. In this case, not. I mean, not the exercise in general, but the movement, and it needs some coordination to go into that energy, to use that energy with the breathing movement technique. So I was like, why we don't teach how to breathe, to breathe in that coordination as well, because in a meditation process that also uh, we are not some people they use meditation in terms of yoga, in terms of static dance, but when I first discovered, not discovered, but I heard, listen to one person saying, yeah, when I finished this dance was so amazing and it was so beautiful. But that energy that was created from there, then when you leave, it start to disappear. But if you have the consciousness of using that energy in your personal life, in uh, the daily daily life, it will help you to develop a different mindset, not just in the dance, but in the approach of uh, living. Because, for example, of the empathy, to switch roles that we use in M keys, the switch of roles, being leader, follower, it creates an empathic way of conversation, of listening. We are not used sometimes to listen. We are used to talk, 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 like me now, to talk, 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 talk. But the way we need to listen the other person, it will help for that conversation and for that connection with the other person. Es importante en aspectos diferentes el saber escuchar, el saber interpretar con ese lenguaje corporal a la otra persona, porque no se nos dan esas herramientas muchas veces. Muchas veces y ahora con lo moderno, and I'm not, y no estoy criticando, porque a mí me gustan hacer pasos. I love to do steps. And I'm not it's not a critic. But in my personal approach as a student, I miss some information. I miss some information about the connection, but not just the physical connection of stepping, but the connection of that uh, being there with that person. Also, the stepping is a way of meditation, of being there with that person. And we don't, didn't listen to explanation about this. Yo no escuché o no he escuchado esa parte meditativa que se utiliza en el abrazo, pero también se utiliza en las combinaciones, en los pasos. Hay muchas maneras de meditar. Meditación dinámica, meditación pasiva, meditación en grupo. Hay diferentes maneras de meditar y lo podemos utilizar en Kizomba, llamándolo ahora en Kiss, para que la comunicación y la conciencia sea mucho mayor. We use now these states of meditation. There are many ways of meditation. We have the dynamic meditation, we have the static meditation, we have the individual meditation, we have the group meditation as well. And to learn this process as well, it will give you more consciousness about that connection with the other person. And in my approach, if we are connected with the other person and the other couples connect, the environment in the festival, in the social, in the class is going to be better. It's going to be healthier. Va a ser mucho más sano si tenemos esta conciencia de meditación, porque no solamente ocurre contigo mismo, sino con una pareja y luego con otras parejas y luego se va ubicando en una sala en donde la energía va a fluir y se sentirá el ambiente mucho más sano.
Okay, so by the way, we have the question about like an open frame. Does this all elements of MKeys they work in open frame or not?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
Yes, it works a lot as well in open space. For example, yeah, can I show some things?
Yes, sure.
Ya, vamos a enseñar algunas cosas en las que MKIS puede ayudar, por ejemplo, al abrazo, a la sensación de apertura. Y por ello, que está aquí esperando, ya la conocen, la han visto en los vídeos, you met her in the videos. Natalia is here. She was waiting a little bit for this introduction, but he's here. Ha.
Nice.
Hello. Espera, que no se escucha. Now. Now
Hello.
Hello.
Mm.
So, aquí está. So, vamos a explicar, por ejemplo, un poco de ese approach, esa sensación, ¿ok? Bajamos un poquito la cámara. We're going to go a little bit lower with the camera so you can see. Yeah, exactly. So when we do, for example, slow motion or an no, let's talk about an elevation, for example. If we talk about elevation, let's do it in this position. 1, 2, elevation. Okay, that elevation can be done with that touch, with that grab and go, because of the transfer of the weight. Pap, clic, in. Esa elevación de una manera técnica, con el transfer de peso, se puede realizar igualmente, pero si utilizamos la inhalación, if we use the breathing process in coordination with the plie and then the elevation, that we are doing this in regular classes, in our regular classes, hacemos esto en nuestras clases regulares, ya incluso sin tocar a Natalia, even without touching Natalia, that projection of the weight transfer, she will feel the energy that is, I'm using my energy, not just the physical connection, no solamente estoy utilizando la conexión física para crear ese desplazamiento, but I'm using the energy that we have in our body to create that motion. Okay, and using, I exaggerate a little bit more that feeling of breathing, breathe in, breathe out into the process is going to help to create even the way we walk. Okay, in a different process of connection, but using that breathing, breathe out process va a ayudar muchísimo más en todo el urban kiss, en el tarracho, con los movimientos corporales, con todo lo que se puede generar, con todo lo que se puede generar en los diferentes bailes que ya existen en Kizomba.
Okay, so nice. So we have now questions about exactly like exercises and the rhythm of watching the videos. So I think that we shall talk a bit later about all these technical parts connected with the course, let's say the program. So now let me see. I think so. Yeah, there are some questions in Telegram also, and yeah, so we can see. Okay, so let's go by the questions that we received before. Let me check. Yes. Uh, so. Yes, they are also more or less connected with the program. Okay, so let's start with the explanations how the program will work. Yes, because now I can make a small resume of what you said. So if we start to learn MKeys, it can help us a lot in different styles of dances, kizomba dances. Yes, let's say. And when we already know the basics and all these elements of MKeys, we already can have the foundation, the base, and on this base we can add different things from urban keys, from tarasho. We can go deeper to M keys with the connection and touch of tantra and all these things. So it's also like different MKeys will be developed like a different style, also in the same way like it was developed Tarasha and Urban and other styles. But you try to make MKeys like a base, because also me, I see on the dance floor that the basics and the base of different styles are missed by a lot of people. And yeah, so we want to go back to this story to create the foundation. Even if you're advanced person or beginner, doesn't matter. Yes, so it's like this. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, and start with this again. Okay, so let's go to the program because there are questions of the people. Yes, tell me.
Yes, and I would like to add something because I remember when Urban Keys started, and it was called French Keys, and the founders they were like, oh, Albir, it was Ena, Moon, and Curtis at that time. They said, Albir, we create Urban Keys mainly because it was fusion and we just needed to put a name. So, but this is your fusion. Just the only thing is that we label it. And I was like, oh God, it's true. It's true. So we started to do that fusion. But now, in all these years, some people they came to me saying, ah, yeah, Albert, is you have your style. You have your approach in the kizomba. And it's beautiful also to listen and to have the feedback of some followers saying the way you dance is different from is very different from some other leaders. You dance in a unique way. And I was asking, but why I dance in a unique way? And they say they explain many things, the body control, the way I use the musicality with my body. But the main thing that it was, I'm very grateful and blessed for that and to receive the feedback, is they saying, I feel you are here with me dancing. You are in a big presence with me. So having not just the technical physical part, but the energetical part as well, make it easier and to understand that approach that if I'm dancing with Natalia, I will be there dancing with her. I will not be outside in that position and that energetical part, but I will be with her and I will give that my essence to that person that I'm dancing with, in this case, Natalia. So MKeys is also that part of what I've been listening and having experience from people that I'm dancing. So it's coming from the roots of the dance as well, not just from the technical part, but the way we dance. And it was beautiful to receive that and to also develop this approach with MKs. Estoy diciendo que cuando empezó el Urban Keys, so sorry for so that referring to the Urban Keys name, now I'm like, okay, I can create the style based on Kizomba, based on all these years of experience, but then this style, my style, using also the M-Keys approach. So el M-Keys, cuando me dijeron, tienes Albir, tú bailas de una manera diferente. Tú bailas no solamente en la parte de expresión corporal, no solamente en la parte de la conciencia, de cómo jugar, cómo trabajar con la musicalidad, pero las personas con las que yo bailaba, los followers me decían, a ver, lo más importante, aparte de todo lo que puedes hacer técnicamente, es que tú estás bailando conmigo, esa presencia y la esencia que tú tienes que me das al bailar. Eso no lo tienen muchas personas y en tu caso es un plus, es lo positivo que tienes. Entonces, dije, claro, es de esa manera energética, espiritual, de trabajar con la persona, de estar allí con la persona y de pertenecer a ese momento con la persona. Entonces, por eso he creado también en Kiss diciendo, es mi estilo, es la manera en que me gustaría brindar esa información, pero que ayuda a otros bailes, porque el step también necesita presencia. El tarracho también, en la expresión corporal también necesita presencia. También necesita ese intercambio bueno de energía. Gracias, Sergey.
Okay, no, that's very nice information and for understanding in general. So, okay, so let's talk about program. Vamos a
Yes.
hablar sobre el programa. Ah, ¿Puedes explicar que, cómo este programa está creando?
Sí.
¿Cómo, cómo va con este? O how
Ok.
you pass with the program? Because we have now some people, like students already, who started to make this program,
Yeah.
and we have some questions.
So first, great. Thank you. My gratitude for all the people that already are in the program in the online course. But for us, it's very important, not just when you have the online classes, you have the system, the first season, but not just only to watch the videos, but to understand the little aspects that are important in MKeys. For example, the first video is the first interaction. And to have that first interaction, for example, is not just a way of, yes, let's dance, but to understand that I don't just have to bring a smile on my face, but to bring the, yes, I'm going to be here with you. Okay? Es importante. The first interaction, for example, in the methodology. So having the little aspects of not just a smile, but I need to talk in English or in Spanish? In Spanish, yeah, I was speaking, yeah, yeah. Thank you, gracias, yeah. This is a, you see, English people. So, Alison. So, la primera interacción en los vídeos son los detalles y las partes más pequeñas que queremos también brindar en este programa. Plus, it's not just about watching the videos, but understanding the videos, having the consciousness in your body in that individual way. Because if you understand in an individual way, no, I'm just saying another thing. Yes, pero having the consciousness of that individual way, you will need time to train. You will need time to execute exercises. You need not just to do the exercises, but to understand the exercises, having the muscle memory and the consciousness of what you are doing. And it's not just about watching the videos. Okay, I saw the whole program and that's it. Let's do the next season. For us, it's very important that you understand. That's the way. And we know that sometimes you can say, no, I need to learn fast. But to learn fast, you will have a lot of gaps in the path. So we are trying to avoid that you need to cover all these gaps when you are here. You think that you are here, but sometimes no. But you are here, but there are a lot of gaps. So the whole process, if you don't understand, you will be good. So what we are trying to do is to make it as smooth as possible. So you need to understand. So the program, you will have the first season, second season, you will have exercises, you will have an exam to pass, and we will need to see that you understand. My is very soft. Okay. See, better. See, better. Let me know better. Okay, nice. So you will need to integrate all the information in your body in an individual way in terms to go out in the society to learn. If you learn in an individual way, it's going to be easier to the approach of a couple, to dance partner. So, el programa no solamente será ver todos los videos y decir, ya terminé. No, pero lo hacemos así porque muchas también, dada la experiencia, muchas personas han llegado a conversar conmigo y a estar conmigo en clase y me han dicho, Albir, la información que tú das no la ha dado otro profesor y he estado con ese profesor o con otra persona durante 2 años y me faltó mucha información y han tenido muchos agujeros en ese camino. Eso lo que estamos intentando nosotros con el programa es que sea lo más uniforme, gracias, posible, para que el aprendizaje al final de cada sesión, al final de cada temporada, sea cerrado, que no tengan ningún espacio en el que puedan decir, me faltó esto, me faltó lo otro. Pero para eso necesitan el entrenamiento, necesitan los ejercicios para luego hacer el examen y nosotros ver, decir, ok, podemos pasar a la siguiente temporada, podemos pasar a más información. Pero si yo relleno de información, si nosotros, perdón, rellenamos de información el programa sin una conciencia de un trabajo, no va a funcionar. Y es como ha pasado en muchas otras formaciones. Por eso es que ahora sí, con MKIS, después de tantos años, vamos a rellenar esos espacios que ha habido durante tanto tiempo.
Okay, now I can add. I will tell in speak in English. You will in,
Translate in Spanish.
yeah, in Spanish. So because there are like, some questions about the period of time and about the exercises also. So we plan to do it like this. So you have 2 months of access for every season, but in order to finish one season, normally it's 1 month, 4 weeks. So 1 week, you will have exercises. The exercises will appear in the program next week. Yes, Albir?
Yep.
Next week. Yes. So the exercises. So that ones, the students who bought already and started the program from 10th of June, as we talked before. So we shall make it a bit longer, the access, because the exercises by the technical issues they not didn't appear yet, but from the next week you will have be able to make the exercises. And yes, during 1 month normally, or like a maximum 2 months, you should finish the first season. It will work like this. If you will not be able to do it, should just write us and we shall discuss, because we think that 2 months is enough. Maybe it will be not enough for you. Just tell us and we shall arrange all the things. Don't worry about this. Actually, after the first season and after each season, you will have a small exam, but don't be afraid about the worth of exam. Like, don't be stressed about this. It's only some videos that you are making exercises. Just we have to be sure that you are passing the program and you are dealing with this. And we will have two options of the exercises. If you want the exercises just to pass to the next season, you want to make the exercises and create the video, just send the video and you will be able to go to this next season. We shall just be aware that you did it. But if you want the feedback about the exercises that you did, or you will have some questions and so on, so on, so you also will have the opportunity, but for some small additional money. So each video will be watched by Albir, Natalia, me, and we shall give you a feedback, mainly Albir, of course, but yes. So you will get this feedback and more detailed information about your exercises and homework. So all this information will appear on the pages next week. So we shall add this. And yeah, so I think that I answered couple of
Okay.
questions in this. So
Yeah,
in Spanish.
yeah, in español. Yeah, but I have to say in English that little e that the exercises because I published that on Instagram that I had everything we had everything done and the SSD card was erased and it was a big frustration. It was even though I want to cry because I cried a lot. I was but it's a lesson for me. So I apologize for that. I just want to add that. So it was not, it was that issue. En español, el programa, lo que estamos, perdón, era lo, sí, pero no, quería decir algo en específico. Sí, primero, las disculpas mías por lo de los ejercicios y el tema, de extender los meses, que nosotros creemos que 2 meses es suficiente para crear estos ejercicios y este estudio principalmente, pero pero si ustedes en el caso no llegan a completarlo por X o Y motivo, pueden conversar directamente con nosotros, que tendremos la confianza para hablar, discutir, conversar sobre cómo se puede hacer para extenderlo o no, llegar a un acuerdo, pero creemos que es importante para el estudio y el aprendizaje como tal. Entonces, creemos que 2 meses es suficiente para el desarrollo, pero hablaremos en el caso de que necesiten un poco más de tiempo en el proceso. ¿Más o menos? Sí, ¿no?
Más o menos. Sí, sí, sí.
Ok,
Y más información, sí, ponemos en la web, en la página, sí, sí, es como tenemos algunas preguntas, vamos a
a
responder
responder.
en la página también.
Ok.
Uh, okay, so how many seasons have you planned? And
Can I answer first to Williams?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Williams, thank you for the question. More or less is the same, but having more concentration on the urban keys, and I will be honest, but also diplomatic. I missed a lot of information in urban keys. For example, which are the basics in urban keys. And there are some teachers, and I respect totally. They are very good teachers, urban keys teacher, a lot of them. But as you see in the scene, there is different information from same urban keys teaching. You have the approach of the lead is with this arm, or the lead is with this arm, or you need to be with the weight on your toes, or not is fine to be in this position, but then you need to be more aware of the center. There's it's a lot of information. So with M keys, we are trying to close, not having the approach of this is the technique of urban keys, no, but what we can bring to help to give more information for the understanding. Urban keys is more stepping. You have different styles. You have in that stepping, you have a fast way to do urban keys. For example, Do and Gabi. You have a really puzzle combination from Audi and Laura. You have Acedin with the bachata touch. You have Ena with the Brazilian zouk approach. So you have JP and Steffu with the tango combinations. So you have a lot of information. Approach of M keys is not to go against that, but to collect the information so you will understand more the body control of Tarracho, the lines and the axis control of urban keys, how to bring the center of gravity in unification so you can understand more the elevation, the turn patterns, everything on that. It's not that we are going against that. We want to support also the information of the other dances, but also having our style. But that information is going to help for other dances. So, la diferencia, lo que pregunta Williams, es la diferencia en este caso directamente de Urban Keys. Y con todos mis respetos, pero siendo honesto, a mí me falta información del Urban Keys. Me falta información, por ejemplo, cuáles son los básicos de Urban Keys, porque se dice que Urban Keys es un baile diferente. Entonces, siendo un baile diferente, necesitan una serie de básicos, básicos o de kizomba, pero dicen que no se hace kizomba, etcétera, etcétera. Hay muchos estilos dentro del Urban Kiss. El estilo más tirando al tango, otros tiran más al puzzle, al rompecabezas de la combinación de pies, la parte rápida de los giros de Doi Gabi, Audi y Laura con la combinación, que son perfectos, son increíbles estos bailarines. El touch de antes de bachata que tenía Celine, el zouk, Brazilian zouk que tiene Na. Entonces, lo que aportamos también en Kiss, aparte siendo un baile diferente, porque a nosotros nos gusta mucho la sensación de ir mucho más smooth, ¿ok? Pero la sensación también de brindar más información para que cuando hagan esos bailes y la información no esté totalmente hecha o dictada, que hay profesores que sí que dictan mucha información en su estilo de Urban Kiss, pero que luego puedan bailar con una conciencia de cómo saber dónde está el centro de nuestro cuerpo en base al eje, cómo tener una correcta inhalación y exhalación con los pasos. En tarracho, cómo poder utilizar el control corporal de una manera que yo lo utilice desde la base de tarrachiña para crear una energía en la parte superior y que yo pueda coordinar esa parte superior y esa energía en la parte superior de nuestro cuerpo con la parte inferior de nuestro cuerpo. Cosas que para nosotros faltaba información, pero es nuestro sentir. Y dado eso y nuestro estilo y el estilo MKIS, vamos a brindar también eso dentro de el sistema y la metodología.
Okay, so I don't know, Samir wanted to ask something with a voice. Samir, ¿quieres preguntar algo? ¿No? Tú puedes hablar.
Y después Patricia y Sasha también.
Ujú,
Also Sasha and Patricia, ya. Ya,
sí.
Samir.
Sim, consegue me ouvir?
Sí,
Ok. Eu vou falar português porque eu falo em espanhol e em inglês, infelizmente.
pero
Mas,
favor, fala devagar.
português.
Ya, fala devagar.
Ok. Eu fiz o curso de técnica individual, e básicos, intermédio. Só que eu fiquei com uma dúvida sobre a parte de musicalidade. Eu assisti às aulas, tinham a parte que explicava sobre movimentos para seguir no piano, viola, alguns pontos da música. Mas eu acho que, não sei se foi minha má percepção, mas eu fiquei com dúvida como aplicar isso quando estiver a dançar. Não só tipo na base um na tarraxinha, mas quando estiver a dançar, para fazer base 2 caminhada em 3 volta ao mundo e aqueles outros passos. Como aplicar isso na musicalidade? Sempre tive essa dúvida. Não sei se esse curso agora vai explicar isso.
Sí, sí, podemos explicar un poco de eso. In English, Samir is saying that he took the musicality class and he learned it in that individual way. But he understanding that individual way. He wants to understand the use. How can we use the aspect of the piano or the violin, but also in couple? How you're going to be? Sorry, wait. Little by little the question. So in terms, if I use the individual technique, for example, let's use the slow motion process, ¿ok? Vamos a intentar primero en español, first in Spanish, ¿ok? Vamos a pensar en el slow motion y la musicalidad del piano. El piano hace un y dos, king, king, a, king, king, a, king, king, a, king, king, a. Si yo tengo la conciencia, primero por parte del líder, si yo tengo la conciencia de que ese piano hace un y dos, tres y cuatro, cinco y seis, 7 y 8, ¿ok? Como líder, perdón, in an individual way, I understand that I can do one, using, let's not talk about slow motion, but using contratempo. 1 and 2, piano. Ping, 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 ping. Okay? Or I can use ping, 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 ping activation, ping, 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 ping. Okay? So I know that the transfer of my weight is going to the left and right and going whole way to the left. He combinado el transfer de peso, conciencia. Ping, ping, ah. Spot, spot, transfer. Spot, spot, transfer with that piano. Okay? I understood that in an individual way. If I have a good technique in that embrace position, okay, and I have the consciousness of transferring the weight, okay, nice, cool. We have a good center position working with the good axis in that center spot. I can work with the transfer. Pim, 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 pim. I'm walking. Pim, 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 pim. Transfer. Pim, 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 pim. And I exactly did what I did in an individual way. I can transfer that in the couple. Why? Because as a leader, I will understand what I do. But in the consciousness of Natalia, en la conciencia de Natalia, yo entendí lo que hago individualmente, pero en la conciencia de Natalia, ella está diciendo, claro, mi centro está en coordinación conmigo, con mi líder, por lo tanto yo sé lo que está escuchando. She knows what I'm listening. And she understands that I'm using that piano with the transfer of the weight. So I have a combination of technique. Using the piano in that 1, 2, syncope, contratempo, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. She knows that I'm using that piano. If I, as a leader, understand that, she will accept that information. Ella va a aceptar esa información diciendo, lo entiendo. Entiendo que hay un transfer de peso que se mantiene en el sitio hasta un cambio, que se mantiene en un sitio hasta un cambio, porque la conciencia de su individualidad también la tiene. Por lo tanto, ella dice, él está jugando con el transfer de peso, con el piano en 1 y 2, 3, 5, 7. ¿Ok? So she will understand in that consciousness with that piano. So I will not need to give, let's go, let's go. No tengo que hacerlo una vez y otra vez. Ella lo entendió y a la primera la comunicación será mucho más fácil.
Perfeito.
¿Ok?
Ok.
Obrigado.
Okay.
Obrigado.
Thank you, Albir. So let's finish with a couple of questions that we had before in chat, and because there was a question about couple work or partner or like solo, because
Yeah,
you can make all these exercises and all the program alone or with a partner. Just explain a bit.
yes, you can do it in an individual way. Se puede hacer también de manera individual. ¿Por qué? Cuando hablamos del cambio de rol, when we talk about the switch of role, we talk about we need to understand the mindset of the leader, we need to understand the mindset of a follower. If I want to be follower and leader, I need both information. If I just want to be a leader or I just want to be a follower, I need both information. If I understand the information of a follower, my technique as a leader is going to be better. If I understand the technique of the follower, my leader is going to be different, it's going to be better. If I understand the technique as a leader, following is going to be better as well. Si yo entiendo la información individual, yo como pareja, si quiero ser follower y líder, necesito las dos informaciones. Si quiero ser solo líder, necesito las dos informaciones. Sería mejor tener las dos informaciones. Como líder, si tengo la información de follower, voy a ser mejor líder. Como follower, tengo la información de líder, voy a ser mejor follower. So, we need both. For the exam, we're going to create exercises that understanding really well the individual part, and we don't, most of the exercises we will not need a couple, but you will understand when you will see the exercises as well. Van a entender cuando vean los ejercicios que la presentación de esos ejercicios será de manera principalmente individual, porque la ejecución luego en pareja será mucho más fácil, tanto como líder como followers.
Okay, so it's clear, I think. So the question, let's see, how many seasons? Yes, it will be 5 seasons. So
Yep.
one by one, like a minimum with the 5 seasons, you will spend minimum 5 months. Each season, 1 month. Like if you will make all the exercises one by one, weekly, and so on, so on. But you can do it for 10 months, like a maximum. Let's see if you will not have time for this, we can talk. En español, ¿puedes traducir?
Sí, vamos a hacer 5 temporadas, las cuales se podrán hacer si hay un compromiso, si hay un compromiso, se podrá hacer mes a mes, pero le haremos esos 10 meses en base a lo que estamos, si son 5 temporadas y cada parte son 2 meses, serán 10. Si vemos que no pueden hacerlo en esos 10 meses por falta de tiempo, trabajo, vida, familia, pareja, perros, gatos, vacaciones, etcétera, etcétera, podemos hablar con confianza, porque creo que eso es algo también que vamos a aportar, que podamos estar en comunicación. It's something that we also would like to do. As some of you know me, I'm not a good communication person, but I will do a big effort because it's important for me also to be better on the communication. So this communication between us with all the community is going to be also good for me to be in touch with you and generate this feedback of information. Es importante también para mí crecer en esto que sé que muchos de ustedes no saben, que es la comunicación. Me falta ese tipo de comunicación, pero al crear la comunidad por parte de Sergey, que es el productor de todo este sistema, dentro de la parte de tecnológica, marketing, etcétera, etcétera, voy a aprender a ser mejor comunicador y estar en contacto con ustedes para el feedback de información.
Okay. So yes, about the question of Williams, it's going to be a paid class, and how do I pay? It's not about the class, maybe the question about the whole program. The whole program, yes, you can buy it on mkeys.dance website. All the information is there. Is the program we are talking now about, and so the video for the exam. So once more, so you will have exercises. You record parts of the exercises, not like big ones video, but like 30 seconds, 1 minute video, and you send it through the technical part of the the website when you will enter to the program. So will be explained everything there inside. And also it was a question about your online classes, normal ones, and MKeys program. So just try to explain. These are different ones for the moment,
Mm.
and people can stay there. Even they
Yeah.
can keys also together with that classes and so on.
Mm. Yeah, by the moment we are going to keep them in this separate form, but our goal is to have everything just in one place, but also different approach. It's going to be M keys, okay, but with the aspect of the also of the combinations, where we are going to mix everything at some point. At some point, we are planning to do it after summer because we know that now having everything in two separate ways is not going to be that easy. One go to one place to another, but we are going. Our goal is to have everything at the same platform. I mean, but with different. Not different approach because it's going to be M keys still, because we are going to bring also in the terms of stepping and fusion the approach of M keys as well because of our style. And as we said before, it will help for the consciousness of the technique and the energy flow, etcétera, etcétera. Sabemos que ahora está siendo un poco muy confuso porque hay dos sitios, ¿ok? Pero de momento se mantiene así para no complicarlo demasiado, pero nuestra meta es unirlo todo porque, como dijimos anteriormente, MKIS va a ayudar a toda la conciencia en la técnica, en la parte energía, en la parte espiritual igualmente, porque creemos que tiene un beneficio más allá de lo que son los pasos. Pero a nosotros también nos gusta hacer pasos. We like to do steps. And we love to do steps as well, but steps in a different approach, not just for the show off, but for that meditation process also between couples, the communication, the conversation. Pero también nos gusta hacer pasos y haciendo esos pasos, pero no solamente en el aspecto de hacer pasos como show off, como una exposición,
Show.
puede decir, una competencia de pasos, sino haciendo pasos con el approach de MKeys y con pasos de MKeys y con técnica de MKeys dentro de la fusión, porque ahora nuestro estilo es MKeys con esa fusión, con ese todo. Entonces nuestra meta será tenerlo todo junto. Our goal will be to have everything together because our style is MKeys, new way of dancing with all this methodology.
Okay, so this question is answered. Another question about to start with season 1 every time or with the season
Is it
the
possible to
next
with
season? Yeah.
one every time or with the next season every time? I don't understand the question.
No, in general, you can. It's necessary to go from season 1 till season 5. You cannot just get season 2 or season 3. You're starting from the beginning and you're going till the end. But at the same time, okay. So Sasha will explain. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
Okay. Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. It's like when it is 1 month, the one season, let's say. Do you have I have to start like in January with season 1 and exactly after this with season 2, or can I just start like at the end of the year with season 2, or because I have no time, or I don't know. So yeah.
You can buy one by one. For example, if you buy 3 seasons at one time, so you have 5 months for this. Or you can buy one season, finish this, make an exam, and then buy another season, I don't know, in 2 months.
Okay. Okay.
That was the question.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah? Thanks. So another, I think that the last question was about, just let me see. Oh no, I think that we covered all of them. Yeah. So what the last thing that I want to tell that we will have more information in our chats, basically in Telegram, because it's divided by the topics. It's more easy to follow. We shall have like discussions if you need to discuss something between each other, with Albir, with me. You can go to the topics of the Telegram chat or even in WhatsApp to discuss. Feel free about this, because we are trying to create community in order to connect each other. Also, we shall put some information about the events, because Albir is planning to make some events mainly in Madrid, but maybe later in other cities. Also, some work. It was like also the question I remember. On some festivals, we are planning to make the workshops connected with MKeys, like MKeys, so blended workshops. And yeah, so you can join these festivals. We shall put the information about the festivals where the MKeys workshops will be present, also in our chats. So all the information will be there. So just follow the news. We shall have the seasons, the sessions, online sessions. For the moment, we shall try every Thursday, but maybe later we shall have some Thursdays free because of the plans of Albir and so on and so on. But we shall invite also different other teachers in future, and we shall talk together about different opinions and so on and so on. So we shall try to make this online sessions even more interesting and with more topics and more people involved. Yeah, so for the moment, I think that's all. I don't know, Albir, do you want to say something? Natalia, maybe, or somebody else? Any questions at the end?
I just want to say, I think we both want to say thank you. Yeah, she just read.
Okay, okay.
Queremos decir solamente gracias, gracias. Pues in English, thank you for the people that follow every single thing that we do. You know who you are. Thank you for the new people that are coming to the project. We are very blessed for this. We are very, not just motivated, but looking forward to bring this information to you, because we believe a lot in this project, in this new way, in these MKeys, to bring more information, to unify these let's call it these two worlds between the technical part and the energetical part, because it will help you also in the way you approach the things. For example, to bring the slow motion in a technical way, it will bring slow motion in your life, more patience, to see, to walk just in the park and appreciate the trees that are there, to appreciate the breeze that is there, little things that will make you feel alive and blessed for what we have. So we believe a lot in this project. It's more than just the steps. Es para nosotros, queremos decirles gracias a a los que están, ya saben los que están desde aquí de siempre, y a los que están en el nuevo proyecto. No solamente es la motivación, sino el estar muy contentos de que de formar parte también de un proyecto en el que no solamente sean pasos y la parte técnica, sino que toda esta información también se aplique y puedan utilizarla en su vida diaria, como por ejemplo practicar slow motion. Y no solamente es un slow motion técnico con respecto al cuerpo, sino tener más momentos de paciencia, tener más momentos de disfrutar, de parar y hacer un slow motion en la vida y disfrutar de una brisa marina, de una brisa en un parque que estamos, yo durante estos años he aprendido eso y disfrutar de esas pequeñas cosas. Un slow motion no solamente será un paso, sino una mejor vivencia de los momentos. Entonces, con MKIS queremos brindar todo este tipo de información. Entonces, es una conciencia más general de un día a día.
Como dijo Sasha, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Thank you, Sacha. Yes.
Yeah, it was our also the idea. We start like MKs as a dance style, and we continue like a lifestyle.
Yeah. It will bring us a lot of very nice moments. Also, the way we share. For example, if you don't know Alison or Sacha, Vinero, Patricia, they have been in the whole festival, following my job and supporting. And when we meet, Laura is also there, right? Yeah, yeah. And when we meet at festivals, it's not just about Kizomba. It's about sharing, about talking, about hugging, about we are now in a camera, but when we are there, I know that I'm a disaster sometimes with the communication, but when we are there, we can talk, we can hug, we can smile, we can, be grateful for that moment. So thank you, Alison, Sasha, Laura, Patricia, Dada are there. Thank you very much for your patience, for being there since quarantine, since pandemic. Thank you for the support. And for example, them and maybe other people that I haven't seen, they are there. So it's not it's the community, but the family. So thank you very much for this. I really appreciate you following every step. Gracias por seguir cada paso. Y no es solamente una comunidad, que una comunidad es muy bonita, pero vamos a intentar también crear una familia. Entonces me comprometo a aprender más, a comunicar mejor, a estar más presente. My commitment to be more present as well. Also, MKIS will help me, will help her, will help us to be more in touch with you. Because Sergey also is pushing into that. So thank you, Sergey, as well for this, because I'm learning. Before I was not even answering to Sergey. Now every day I'm like, Sergey, I need a question. I have a question.
Yes, it's like
So,
this. You're changing. Yeah.
yes. So gracias a todos por este apoyo. Silvia también. Silvia Boto de Italia. Italia, gracias mille también por el apoyo, siempre por todos. Y si alguien se me va, lo siento, if I miss to say someone that is there also supporting a lot, thank you very much. Very, very much. Gracias.
Yeah. The last I wanted to say that we already had one meetup at the festival also, like on Temptation. Yes, we shall continue with this idea to
Yes.
meet with the people at the festivals to talk between each other face to face. And soon we shall post the videos from this first meetup. So when Elena will be ready with this, cut it for reals. We shall post. And yeah, the question about the t-shirts also, we talked to you, and we shall continue with this. And I think that after the summer we shall also launch the project about branded and merchandising as products of MKeys and all
Eh,
this. So
Exactamente. Haremos más.
supposed to
Every
be
day we will do more. Yeah.
that you can find each other, like a family can find each other by the t-shirts.
Yeah. And the fans. And the fans. And the fans. Y los abanicos también. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we need that because every festival is too hot.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so thank you also, Florencia, por estar allí también dentro del backstage también. William for the questions, Samir that I see here, Jason, Albertus desde Andorra, gracias, Silvia, Janine, gracias. Thank you everyone. Marta también, gracias. MK, the fan, you have the fan, yeah. Nice, nice. Gracias. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. You see, Sasha? Yeah.
With the signature.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so thank you. Que un McDonald's con la vida en Chiclana de la Frontera. Juanma. Wow. ¿En Chiclana? ¿En el McDonald's? Wow. Pero ya no como McDonald's, pero sí. Gracias. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was one last question that about like opportunity to have I understand that private classes with the learn personal from Albir. We shall talk about this also, like to make the personal private classes with
Yeah.
Albir.
Yeah, we will go into everything soon.
Yes. Yeah.
Hace
Okay, so
años que- Dale.
follow us in Telegram and then WhatsApp. Join our community, and you will get all the information there. And I hope that together we shall create something very interesting.
Yeah, and share with people.
Yes, share with people.
Share this lifestyle with people. Compartan esta manera de vivir con la gente, sí.
Okay, so thanks for everybody for coming. The recorded version will be also soon in our chats, and you can share with this with your friends and so on and so on. Thank you very much for everybody.
Chao, chao.
Bye.
Bye.